alive. And we're here to shake the matrix, expand your mind, and make you think. How you all doing this morning? Did you know that every morning when we wake up, that the average human being like starts their day by thinking about their problems? Have you ever considered that? Oh my gosh. I started looking into this, right? And I was thinking about not like how I am now. I started thinking the reason I'm thinking about yesterday and stuff is not because I'm waking up time traveling. I'm actually getting ready to write my third book to the Awaken series. And the third book just has a lot of basically what got me to where I'm at today. And so when I think about then and now, I go, wow, okay. It's such a difference. You know, the psyche has transformed, it's changed, it's not the same. I don't wake up thinking about yesterday. I don't wake up thinking about a single problem because I don't want a single problem in my view. And that is why I decided to take the time to start writing some stuff down and going, wow, okay, we got to unpack this. So I decided to start with you guys. So I guess you're getting a little bit of my book that's going to be coming out in speech right here before you. So I want you to think about this. That the average human being starts their day thinking about their problems. And our brain is wired to remember and recollect negative thoughts and emotions, which can spiral into even more negative thinking and also more negative emotions. These negative thoughts and emotions are stored in our memory like a circuit, and they can spark us into a certain mindset, influencing how we feel, think about ourselves and our lives and what we experience. Basically, we are setting our neurological pathways to fire off in a way that leads us into a negative mindset and way of being. So, we want to shift these things, right? But what if we could program ourselves so that we do shift these things? Our minds and our reset are able to be done. What if we have a reset button in our brain and our circuits? And we can reprogram those circuits to fire the way we desire them to fire. So that when we wake up, we're not thinking about our stinking thoughts. We're thinking about the reality of the moment now. Because we don't need to panic because we know that all things shall come together. Well, what is this? We are discussing this morning about the way us humans wake up and how to reprogram our brains. I was talking before you got here that average human being starts their day thinking about their problems. And their brain gets wired to remember and recollect negative thoughts, and which can spiral into even more negative thinking and emotions, which is why a lot of times we're ending up like creating our world before us and it's not so good. But when we learn to reprogram and spin out better neurons coming out of our brains and better circuit connection, we get to start to see that we are co-creators of our design and we are a spark of the divine, and we get to then reprogram what we have therefore in front of us. We get to stop in the moments. So that's what I was talking about. So get caught up and let's get on here. And if you want, you can go backwards when I first started and when this is over, and you can, watch it over again so you can get caught up. So what I've been trying to tell everybody is that we can reprogram our minds and we can reset our thoughts. And we can reset our thought patterns, our thoughts and emotions to control us into a better state, allowing the negative thoughts to and emotions to not control us anymore. And we can take the time to meditate to clear the mind of unnecessary thinking and focus on the present moment at hand. We could envision the reality we truly desire rather than letting the familiar past dictate our predictable future. We talk about things and we say, hey, well, I've already done this and this is what happens. Well, yeah, you're now setting that up to happen again. Why? Our words, our thoughts, our intentions, they need to line up. When they are all over the place, we then are creating this insanity of a misguided system. The fallen mindset is what I call it. It's the way we started our programming as a child, but yet we set ourselves into this position to come to a place where we could be exactly like here, and we recognize the truth of our beings. we gaze into the mirrored image and we get to see that the truth is we are a spark of the divine. So what can we do? We get to stop in the moments. We get to reprogram this body, soul, and mind. We get to see ourselves not as a victim of the past, but as a spark of the divine. We get to focus on positivity and imagining the life we truly desire. We can break free from this cycle and misguided false information that's been programmed and taught into us. We have allowed this to define our past, present, and futures. And it's time we take an eraser to that chalkboard and erase it off. Or what I say, whatever, the whiteboard, because I guess most of you did not grow up with chalkboards unless you're in Gen X like us or prior to that. So what I wanted to talk about is to challenge us today how to hit reset on our minds. To reset our thoughts, reset those thought patterns, and to begin feeding our mind with positivity and envisioning the life you actually truly desire. Don't allow it to be shaken. See it as coming into fruition. And together we get to reprogram ourselves for a more collective union ways of being. A positive future, a thought that gets to go one thought at a time and get to be in one moment at a time. We're not stuck in time traveling. All right, I'm going to go look back at what everyone's saying. All right, yo, we got, you basically described every morning I wake up, right? Dude, I was thinking about this because, like, I had to think about the way I used to wake up because my mind has shifted so much. I mean, I've been doing years of meditating every morning. It's taken me a long time to get to here. I had to face some intense shadows. I'm not saying this is something that happens overnight. I'm just saying we got to work on ourselves. And it's like, running away is freedom. Well, I'm sorry you're watching from jail, man. But hey, use that time wisely. Take some time every morning to meditate. Let this be a time to change your life. Our past don't define our future anyways, dude. And you know what? Don't matter. Don't matter why you're in there. I don't care. What I do care about is what you're going to do now. I mean, that's a place I used to work in, so I know what it's all about, dude. I used to work in the prison system, used to work with people in prisons. I taught life skills, basic skills, and I also did spiritual development and everything like that because I worked with First Nations, so we were allowed to do that with the prison system. First Nations, they love that. Anyways, the thing is this, like, we are not our past, so while we are in the situations we're into, we get to shoot them the way we may need to shoot them. And trust me, man, you could be like a light to that place. Take the time, man. Take this time to look at your shadows. Take this time to meditate every day. Take the time while you're meditating every day that this is going to change your life to the point that the people around you will see that the person there is not the same before them. Let that be. Dude, and I hope you do it, man. We all in jail. Yeah, I guess we all are in the prison system, are we not? The Matrix, but we get to bust free. We've got the keys to our prison cell. But yes, if he really is in jail, yes, they actually do allow them to have media nowadays. Kind of crazy, but it's very true. Yeah, they get certain times with media nowadays. It's not the same as it used to be. All right, well, you guys, it's been a pleasure to be on here this morning. If you guys got some serious things to say, then go for it. Make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter. You're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Peace.